Good evening, friends. In fact, when I was driving down from the Madurai airport to Kodaikanal, entering the Sterling Holiday Resorts, I happened to discuss and share my previous visits to Kodaikanal, and I told my Honorable Vice President, "Sir, my first wedding anniversary was in Kodaikanal." Exactly 20 years back. And I told him this was the resort where I spent about 4 days here along with my wife. And I still remember the good times I had. And it's really nice to meet all of you today once again. Yes, on an official agenda, on a business agenda. All of you have come from different parts of the southern region. And I would like to compliment our dynamic chairman from Madurai, the temple city, Mr. Rajarajeshwaran, whom I know him from many years, a very simple, hardworking, dedicated member of the regional council, who has done an excellent job in trying to bring all the 40 chairmen of the various branches in the southern region together. And I would like to compliment you, Rajarajeshwaran, for having chosen a wonderful place for all the branch chairmen. Yes, you're giving them a good ambience, opportunity to network with 40 chairmen, and yes, pick up some good ideas. The important thing in such occasions is that yes, you have an opportunity to meet your friends from other branches. You get an opportunity to know what are the good things they're doing to the profession, and it becomes very easy for you to pick a few good ideas from this branch, pick a few ideas from this branch. I still remember when I was the chairman of the Bangalore branch, we had a similar program at Chennai. That is when we used to have it at Chennai. It used to be in the boardroom. But today the number of branches have increased. So that's the reason why we are doing it outside the head office. Having said this, friends, we started our journey on Monday morning. Myself and Vice President, we went to Mumbai. Mumbai was where we started our first orientation program for the year. And we had the opportunity of interacting with all the branch chairmen there, and we had a meeting of members in the evening. And then we went to Kolkata, that was yesterday. Kolkata, we had all the 11 branch chairmen present there, and evening we had a members meet, and this is the third, that is southern region, we are coming here. We got up at 4 a.m. this morning, took a flight from Kolkata to Chennai, took another flight from Chennai to Madurai, and came by road from Madurai to Kodaikanal to just say hi to all of you. Of course, I know each one of you personally here. I know you by names. I've met you personally, interacted with you on various occasions. And I was very keen that my Vice President should meet all of you. That was the reason I told my Vice President, "Sir, we are having just 2 hours. We just do a very brief visit. We will just wish them, motivate them, encourage them, and come out of this resort." And I should be personally thankful to Manojji, my Honorable Vice President, for having joined me in this journey of going to various regions. And I was keen that he should be there in all the 5 regions. And of course to the southern region, because southern region is a region where I come from, and I'm very happy that Manojji is here, sir. Our region is one of the most active region, I can say very confidently. And since you say you have traveled to many branches, all our branches are very active. All our chairmen, managing committee members are a dedicated lot. And of course, I can say that the region has been doing well, and last year we got the commendation certificate for an excellent performance under the dynamic leadership of Prasanna Kumar, who is here. The credit should go to all the chairmen and various office bearers present here for the good work you have done. My compliments and congratulations to you. I wish you a very successful year. I had the opportunity of meeting all of you on the 20th of February when Mr. Rajarajeshwaran took over as the chairman. I presented my action plan, explained to you as to what exactly I plan to do for the current year. So I would not repeat what I have said on 20th. But having said this, I would like to also recognize the presence of 2 of my distinguished council members. Mr. Babu Abraham from Kerala has done an excellent job. Currently he is a member of the executive committee, member of the examination committee. All of you know Babu very well, a very simple person, puts in a lot of hard work, and I'm sure he'll give me all the help required to see how best we can contribute to the profession. Mr. Devraj Reddy is the chairman, Board of Studies, a very powerful role he has this year. He'll be hosting a lot of national events in the southern region. I've requested him that there should be a dominant flavor in the southern region. I've also told him that he has to plan a lot of new activities for the students, for which he has agreed. Both Babu and Deva, I'm sure, would be spending time with you today, tomorrow, and trying to see how best we can do a lot of activities for the students. Shekharji is not here. Shekharji is the chairman of the Direct Taxes Committee. Anyway, it's happy that we have the presence of two of our distinguished council members. Coming to Manojji, Manojji is one of the finest gentlemen in the council. He is from the Central India Regional Council, a very popular member. Central India Regional Council is huge, big, and they spent 3 months to go around meeting all the members during the election campaign. Unlike we spent about 1.5 2 months, but they spent about 3 months. And it's a huge region. He has to cater to so many branches. And Manoj is one person who's got tremendous knowledge on direct taxes, accounting standards, IFRS. I can say he's a walking encyclopedia. And what more do you think? Don't you all feel that, yes, I'm extremely lucky as a president to have a library next to me, and we are traveling everywhere, and we are able to consult him, talk to him. I can just say that, yes, it's my good luck that God has given me a good president, vice president, and I'm sure as a combination, we'll work together, we'll complement each other, and ensure to see that we take the image of the institute to greater heights. Naresh Gelli, Vice Chairman, Kota Srinivas, Secretary, Adusumali Venkateswarao, all dedicated members of the Regional Council. Selva Kumar and Chidambaram, Chairman and Secretary, for having hosted this event. My compliments to you. All the distinguished Regional Council members present here, almost everyone is here. And Chairman of all the 40 branches. And special welcome to the Kurnool branch, Karimnagar branch, Warangal branch, and Ongole branch, all of them. Last year, I had the opportunity of going along with the then president to inaugurate all these branches, a very dedicated team of members in these 3 branches. And Kurnool is yet to open. And Kurnool, in fact, my wife is from Kurnool. I told Mr. Buchana, who comes from Kurnool, that yes, I'd be very happy to inaugurate it. And he told me, Mr. Raghu, you have to come with your wife. I said, yes, I will come with my wife. And I'm very happy that Kurnool has been also approved as a branch. So we are totally 40 branches, and the last council meeting we approved one more branch, Anandpur branch. So 41 branches in the regional council. So Vice President sir, we are growing fast. So I'm sure we'll all work together, and they'll all help me to see that SIRC is doing very well. And one thing, friends, whenever I travel across the country, when they know that you are from the southern region, the president, Mr. Raghu, of course all of you know me, but up north many people don't know me. When they see Mr. Raghu is from the southern region, they have high expectations. And when I say I'm from the Bangalore city, the expectations go a few notches high. I can only say that the brand for the southern region is very high. That is, as for South Indians, when you go up north, when we interact with the membership, they say South Indians are intellectuals, South Indians are very systematic, South Indians are hardworking, they're very simple people. A lot of positive vibrations about South Indians when you travel north. I think many of you who have traveled north would have experienced this. This is something very nice, and I'm happy that I'm a part of this region, I'm a part of all of you. And I would like to thank each one of you present here for having given me an opportunity to lead the profession this year as the 62nd president. And I can only assure you that I'll put in my best effort to see how best we can make a difference for the institute. Friends, having said this, it's a great opportunity for all of you to lead the profession in your respective branches. And I would request you to put in your best efforts to see how best you can work for the profession. You need to take out time from your profession, take out time for your family. The first important development is we have signed an MOU with the Ministry of Human Resources Development to set up a new TV channel, which will be operational from the 15th of August 2014, wherein we'll be imparting higher education to our CA students. That is, 10 lakh CA students would be having technical content beamed to them at their doorstep. And we are very fortunate that 50 channels, out of 50 channels, the first channel is given to the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. The kind of credibility we have today, the Minister for Human Resources Development said, Mr. Raghu, we are very happy the good work you're doing. We were very keen to give you the first channel. The entire platform is, the DTH platform is being given to us on a platter. The Ministry of Space, the Prasara Bharati, they have hired the transponders and everything is being done. We have to develop the content and drive the viewership. So we have set up a small team to work on this, and I'm sure this will help the CA students across the country, 10 lakh students. we're not able to provide them campus training. So we thought at least the council felt we should support this, we should work on this initiative. The council supported me wholeheartedly, and we signed up the MOU with the Ministry of Human Resources. This is one significant development that has taken place. Another important thing which has taken place is the International Financial Reporting Standards. The council has taken a decision that we will be adopting IFRS in the preparation of finance. The Ind AS would be applicable for all consolidated financial statements. We have hosted an announcement on the website. So 1st of April 2016, all corporates in India, listed companies and private limited companies above 500 crores have to adopt IFRS in the preparation of their consolidated financial statements. We thought we should kick off somewhere and begin somewhere on the IFRS convergence era. As far as the Companies Act is concerned, our Vice President said 283 sections have been notified. One big news is that NAFRA is not there, National Financial Reporting Authority, the public oversight body which the government was planning. Yes, our efforts paid off. We put in our best efforts. I still remember 13th of February, the next day I took charge. I went to Sachin Pilot and told him, sir, I have only one request to you before you lay down office. Please ensure you keep NAFRA on the back burner. This is only one thing which I have, nothing more. I have just come to wish you and seek your good wishes, and if you are able to help us in this, our profession, 240,000 CAs and 10 lakh students would be thankful to you. He said, Mr. Raghu, definitely we'll look into it, and I'm very happy that the NAFRA has not been notified, the section has not been notified. That's one big, relief to the profession and to the council. Friends, few important things which I would like to say, because we need to leave at 5:20. We have a train to catch. We have to go to Chandigarh tomorrow for the NIRC orientation program. So we have a power-packed agenda. It's like a 20-20 match. You move from one location to the other location. But yes, it's nice. It's good fun to meet all of them. The intention is to motivate all the 147 chairmen across the country, because I might have an action plan. I might have a colorful action plan. I might have something very interesting, but it should be implementable, right? And it can be implemented by your active participation. Each one of you should decide, yes, let us try to help Mr. Raghu implement his action plan. So I decided I should go to all the 5 regional councils and interact with all the 147 chairmen. I'm sure each one of you can help me to implement this action plan and see how best we can make a different year. Quickly on the issues which I would like to touch upon, on the student issues, you need to communicate to the student fraternity that they need to prepare for the study material. Today we find the students are not preparing from the study material. They are going to the tuitions. They are preparing from the tuition notes, writing the examinations. 3.11% is a pathetic percentage. I think we need to communicate to the student fraternity whenever you interact with them, speak to them that they should prepare from the study material, suggested answers, without which they will not be able to write the examinations properly. We need to send this message very strongly across the fraternity, student fraternity, and I request each one of you to do this. Quality of articleship training, yes, there's a need for you to request our members to spend time on quality training for our article clerks. We are coming up with articleship training portal very shortly, where a lot of content would be available for the students, for them to pursue their articleship training. But yes, you have a duty to see that the members of our profession provide quality training and they don't get into an opportunity for providing dummy articleship. And as far as the examinations are concerned, the CA examinations are tough and it will continue to be tough. And we need to tell the students that they need to prepare hard, put in a lot of hard work, and try to see how best they gain from the practical training, because most of the questions that we are asking them is from their practical experience in their articleship training. So we're giving more emphasis on case studies, more emphasis on practical problems. And I'm sure you'll be able to support the student community in your respective branches, because members and students are very critical for us and students need a lot of support from you. Of course, we have the Board of Studies to support you. We have so many grants available to you, and we find many branches don't utilize the grants. So you need to go back and decide which are the grants you need to approach Devraj Reddy, and Devraj Reddy will start doling out the grants to you. I think Devraj Reddy has given a complete chart to all of them. And I request each one of you, if you want to host a national convention, if you want to host a youth carnival, there's so many opportunities like debate competition and things like that, you can plan to do that. 2 areas where I would require your support is setting up reading halls. We have had an ambitious task of setting up 100 reading halls. 30 has been set up last year, 70 more are there. And it's my desire that I should be able to set up the balance 70. I request each one of you to plan for at least one reading hall, and for all the big branches, more than 2 reading halls. ITT labs, 50 high-tech labs will be set up this year. August 2014, ITT 2 will be launched, and we are planning to set up high-tech labs. Those of the big-size branches in our region would get the opportunity of setting up these high-tech labs, for which we will provide you with all the details. Then coming to the staff at the branch, we have been receiving many requests. You are free to appoint staff, whomever you want, on an outsourcing mode. Currently, if you feel that yes, you're not, happy with the number of staff, you are free. There's no bar for you. Depending on the size of activity, you can go about appointing the staff on an outsourcing mode. I'm very happy to inform you that the council has approved a scheme for the permanent staff members of the branches. This scheme has been approved by the council, and we'll be implementing it shortly. We'll communicate to you, wherein the existing staff members would be taken as permanent employees of the institute, and the entire the details of this will be sent to all of you. As far as the infrastructure for the branches is concerned, I'm extremely happy to inform you, in the first council meeting we approved the infrastructure policy, a robust infrastructure policy that will permit you, especially the new branches, to acquire land, to construct new buildings, for the existing branches to put up another additional floor, to do a new auditorium. Lot of options for you in the new infrastructure policy. I realized that this is something which we had not done last year. The moment I took charge as president, the first council meeting, we deliberated in great detail, and we have approved an infrastructure policy with Neeraj, who would be circulating to all of you shortly. And I'm sure we would like to put all the infrastructure projects on a fast track mode, try to see how best we can provide good infrastructure to our members and students, because friends, infrastructure is something very critical. And of course, South has a good number of branches having branch buildings, but there's something lot more for us to do. So in case you want to expand your branch building, take up new premises, you are welcome, and we are there to support you. For the Center of Excellence, we are coming out with a new infrastructure policy. The council has decided. We already have one at Hyderabad. We plan to have more centers of excellence, but yes, we will have a new infrastructure policy in place. For all of you present here as a chairman, one critical activity is ensuring that you conduct high quality GMCS classes. Ensure that take a proper feedback from the students about the faculty members. Please ensure that you have a high quality GMCS training, high quality technology training in your technology labs. In case you find your computers are outdated, please replace them or upgrade them. I would want you to spend quality time at your branch level to see good quality technology training, good quality GMCS is given, orientation program, coaching classes are conducted. The entire focus of your year should be on the students. That's very important. Just doing a member for the programs, inviting them for CP was not sufficient. You have to spend substantial time for the student activity. And my request to you is identify some young members who have recently qualified. Try to build a small team and give them, you can maybe give 2 members coaching classes, 2 members ITT, 2 members orientation, and I'm sure they'll be able to support you. Having said this, as far as the maintenance is concerned, please ensure that you have good maintenance. Many of our branch buildings, in fact, recently we had the opportunity of the first branch which was inaugurated during my chairmanship was Mangalore branch. Chairperson is here from Mangalore. It's an excellent building. We should give her a big round of applause. And also the previous chairman who's put in a lot of effort. It's a beautiful branch building. My request to each one of you is that have good housekeeping staff at your branches. You need to spend to see that you maintain your offices well. Because when we went to Karachi, President would agree with me, Pakistan, we had been to the institute. The way the institute was maintained, the files, the way that stacked the files, entire housekeeping, we were thoroughly impressed. And that is a kind of impact you get when some visitor comes to your branches. So please ensure that you spend quality time on having a good team to maintain the infrastructure. For members in practice, you need to continue to support them. They are the people who will participate, come to your CP activities, give you all suggestions, tell you this is not okay, institute is not doing this. We also need the people who can actively participate. Committee for members in industry is very important. Try to see how best you can support them, how best you can conduct certification courses for them. We have 13 certification courses. Indirect taxes could be one new area of specialization. International taxation could be a new area. IFRS consulting with the new IFRS. So you launch many certification courses in your branch, motivate them. Even if you have a team size, a batch size of 25 to 50, I think you should get started. Try to help the members in practice to get into new areas, and that will be a great favor that you'll be doing to the members in practice. Members industry, don't come to your branch programs. Try to do some special activity for them, maybe on a Saturday. Try to see how best you can bring them to the branch activities. CA Benevolent Fund, I've already told you, I require your support. Try to identify 1 or 2 persons in your branch who can contribute big sums. And as I told you last time, Mr. Mohandas Pai has contributed 1 crore rupees to the CA Benevolent Fund. I think we have an ambitious target, friends. We get a lot of proposals from lot of spouses of members in distress. Very frankly, as a chairman of the CA Benevolent Fund, when I am not able to sign up checks and give to them, we feel bad. We give them 4,000 rupees per month for a period of 5 years, and then we say, we are not able to support you, sorry. I was in the Bombay airport a few days back, and one student from Mysore came up to me, and he told me, sir, you're Mr. Raghu, the president of the institute. I said, yes. And he said, he touched my feet and he said, sir, I'm really thankful to you, sir. I lost my father in a car accident, and we had applied for the CA Benevolent Fund. And trust me, sir, 5 years, this 4,000 rupees, whatever we got from the institute, made a big difference for my family, for my mother, for my higher education. She was very keen to become me to be a CA. I became a chartered accountant in my first attempt. And I'm now qualified and I've joined the job, and my first salary I would like to the CA Benevolent Fund. Friends, it was a very touching moment for me when he shared this experience, and then that is when I decided, yes, let me put some extra effort. Let me request my branch chairman if each one of us can try to make a difference. If a young boy who has been so happy that we have supported him, I'm sure many members in families of members in district will be helpful. My personal request to each of the chairmen present here, try to put in some time, identify some members, speak to them, give them some feedback about the CA Benevolent Fund, how many have helped them. We are able to mobilize. I think that will be a great contribution. This is one single request I'm making to all of you as the president of the institute. Then friends, women members, we are trying to empower them. A new committee has been set up. I think Shyamala madam from Mangalore, and Sripriya, she was here. Yeah, Sripriya is there. I have requested her, she has to drive all the women members empowerment committee in the southern region. Of course, Babuji is the vice chairman of the women empowerment committee. They have planned a lot of activities. All the co-opted members are women, Mr. Rajarajeshwaran. And I'm sure we'll have a lot of activities. We are launching a flexi portal to facilitate women members to get into flexi working. And this portal is in the final stages. So we would encourage all the member firms to see how best the women members can be encouraged to work from home. They can go to the neighborhood CA firm and work at their free time. We want to see that our CA women members are benefited. And now that the new Companies Act facilitate women to be on the board of independent directors of companies, we would like to tell the corporate world our own members are the most ideal people to be on the boards. Please plan for women empowerment programs and young members empowerment program, because young members are not getting to the profession. We need to put them together and see how best we can support them. They are not interested in bank audits. They are not interested in C&H audits. They are not interested in audit taxation. They want to do something different. They want to get into forensic audit. They want to get into startup consultings. So please try to see how best you can help them. Bank audit empanelment, lot of issues are there. I'm aware of that. All of you as chairman, many of your members would reach out to you. Only one message you need to give to them. The threshold limit of 20 crores has put a lot of people outside the opportunity radar. You need to convince them that yes, this is something which the Reserve Bank of India has not agreed. But yes, we will make an honest attempt once again this year, asking Reserve Bank of India to review the limit. Then as far as the brand building is concerned, you continuously need to build the brand, try to invite the local chamber of commerce, try to invite the local ministers, local commissioners, income tax commissioners, and try to see how best we can improve the brand of the institute. Friends, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. I am your own person. Don't think that Raghu is very busy, he has become the president. No, I'll be still the same old Raghu for all of you. All of you have your mobile numbers, you can reach out to me. It is just that all of you have given me an opportunity to lead from the front. I'm leading from the front. I'm no different from all of you. I'll be very happy if you could reach out to me by an SMS, by an email, on my WhatsApp, on my Facebook. Whatever way you want to reach me, feel free to reach me. And I can assure you that yes, I have all your mobile numbers stored on my mobile, and definitely I'll be very happy to support you. And I would like to see how best you can make a big difference for your year. And with a positive note, I would like to sign off by thanking our chairman, Mr. Rajarajeshwaran for having invited me and for a great opportunity to meet all of you. It's really been a very good evening for me to meet all of you, and I wish you good luck, a happy chairmanship, and I'm sure all of us together, 40 chairmen from the southern region, can work together and take the flag of the institute to greater heights. Thank you very much.